Hi everyone. Today we are gonna solve the problem using linear search algorithm. So given an array of n integers and an integer element x, find whether element x is present in the array. If so, return the index of the first occurrence of x in the array. Else return -1. So generally linear search works uh, with with the inputs, an array and then a target element. So linear search starts at the beginning of the array and takes out the first element and checks whether it matches the target that was given. If it is matches, then it returns the index of this matched element. Like if for example, if the target is 1 here and the first element is also 1, so we just need to return 0, which is the index of this 1, right? So we need to return the 0 value as the output. So if the first value doesn't match with the target element, then it's go through second element and checks matches whether it matches with the target element or not. It goes until it finds a target element. If it doesn't find any target element, uh, it doesn't return anything. But here in this problem, if it doesn't exist, then we need to return -1. So first, to solve this problem, we need to loop through each element in the array and check it whether that current element matches with the target element or not. Okay, let's try to program this logic into code. First, we need to loop through the each element in the array. So for that, we can use for loop. It should run from the index value 0 and the end should be less than the array, the length of the array, because it should not be equal to the length of the array, because index generally starts from 0 and go on like 1 2 3, but this length will be calculated based on calculated from starting 1 and goes to 1 2 3 4 5 and it gives the length. So we need to reduce one value from the length to match it with the index value. Then for each iteration we need to increment the I by 1. Now we need to check whether the current element, that is array of index I, we need to use this I as the index value in the array to access each element in the array. Whether we need to check whether this array of I is equal to the target variable x. If it is equal, then we need to return I. Before that, we need to solve this problem. Like we need to solve this condition. If 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 it doesn't, like if the target element doesn't exist in the array, we need to return -1. So for that, we can do it like creating a new variable. Let it be index and let us assign it as -1. Then if before instead of returning I here, we can update this index value as I only if it matches with the target element. Then once the loop ends, we need to return the index value. Also here it is mentioned that uh, return the index of the first occurrence of x in the array. So if there is the repetition of the same target element, we need to return the first occurrence index value. For example, if this array have another 3 in this check this array, in the place of a third index in the array, in the place of 4 in the third index, we are giving 3, so it will be like 1 2 3 3. So basically it should give 2, like 0 1 2. It matches with the target element, right? So first it will give the 2 index, and then the loop doesn't end, it runs till the length of the array, right? So it also goes to the next one. If it matches with the 3, it updates the index value with the index value of 3 here is 3, so it updates the index value by 3. But here it is mentioned that we should return the first occurrence, that is we should return 2. So to do this, we can just use break keyword here. It stops the loop once this condition becomes true. So we don't need to go once we find the first occurrence of the value, we don't need to go through the next elements, right? So we just breaking the code here and coming out of the loop to return the first occurrence index value. Let's try to run this code. Yes, that's it. Thank you.